Yayasan Health On World, I think. Yeah. So we have today is but before that, right? Today is just going to be a very chill session. So we're just going to call each other by our name. So we have Aliyah here, the founder of Yayasan, and also Sangeeta here to chit chat about the future prospects or what's going to happen to YHOW. Am I saying correctly? YHOW. Okay.
Yes.
YHOW.
Yayasan Health On World. It's okay.
To be honest, right, guys, this is quite stressful for myself because, right, everywhere is just ladies. I'm the only guy here, so bear with me if you look a bit kaku now. But yeah, so YHOW has been here for. I got this paper, so YHOW has been here since 8th of August 2020. 8/8/2020.
2020.
So Aliyah, what has been happening since 2020 until today?
That's what 4 months now. Yeah, we launched August. But before she that, we got something. So this is what we call mental trick. Okay.
Sama.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you need so you pick a card. What you need to do is when you read it out loud, and then you must say something that is related to what you said.
You read it out loud, and then you.
Okay, so what you got?
So what you got?
I got this. Nobody is perfect.
Okay, so share a little bit about that. Your
Excuse for today, no. I don't know if I screw up, but I'm not perfect, right? Nobody is perfect. Yeah.
Yes. Right. Okay. So what you got?
I light up my life. Others.
I light up my life. And thank you. I light up my life. Yeah, of course. If I can't light up other people's lives. Yes. Okay. So orange. Okay, you're alone. I am peaceful with each breath. So if Eric and peace. So this because we often mislook or we often don't look at ourselves and love ourselves. So no one is perfect. We need to peace, and you always light up people's life. And continue. Yes, you were.
August 2020 until now.
September, October, November, December. Yes. So good days we launched it. Right? Yes, we've done quite a bit actually. We took the opportunity to launch it also because it was a Saturday. Or our so-called associate partners along. We had some people who were very, very supportive. In fact, we had lots of people who were very, very supportive. Foundation set up in 2020. All about mental,
two main workshops, one on mental, emotional health. We also had
fundraising event on the 10th, which is World Mental, which is our concepts, get everyone out, physical activity. 2 million steps, in fact, on the same day, and we raised 6-7 ringgit in that one day. So that was because and created as well as that came out. We in session manufacturers Malaysia. So we've been speaking
Public,
to we've been lots of people and from university students wanting to educate on mental or emotional, do reach out and support. So we've had sessions even with
Okay, I think
seriously we getting
but
popular a little bit, a lot.
I think Aliyah mentioned a lot of things, but maybe Sangeeta would want to just in one line, right? Describe what is YHOW. One line.
Yo, why?
One breath. One breath.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Harmonizing nutrition holistically.
Mm.
That's why how
Mm.
Holistic.
that every one of us can play a role,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
And in order for us, that's why I say
one breath.
Harmonizing nutrition holistically.
Oh.
We're going to
Holistically.
A little bit more lah.
Add on?
okay, harmonize within and it shines out.
So bombastic lah. Simpler a bit.
Okay, harmonize within. And it,
No more. Cukup.
Then we put MVP.
Okay, good enough. Now, thing is, now is really end of 2020. So what are the plans for 2021?
It has many plans lined up, right? From conference, webinar, online, and face-to-face counseling, focus group. And I think Aliyah going to talk about, we're going to have something in March, right? Working together with them. So we want to share that? We won't go into detail about that because next month we're actually getting 2 weeks founder on board. But we share on the joint events coming up in March. How to do something for change later. So I'll let him go into that. But of course, with me, our registration is actually basically by our birthday, May 20th.
So we plan to do a conference on to reach out, emphasizing more on mental.
Interesting, but conference is like a big thing, or like a whole.
Anybody sponsoring?
Anybody sponsoring?
Sponsoring?
Bigger?
yeah.
Please sponsor. But we already got the MC for the event.
Bagus. Done.
Done.
Interesting. Okay, bagus. Now, by the way, guys, if you have any questions, do pop to call. There are a lot of, not a lot, like actually 2 people back end that's looking at us trying to capture your questions. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop into the comments so that Aliyah and Sangeeta will be able to answer. I'm not going to be able to answer, like I hear Kaur only, but of course they will be able to answer your questions. But please feel free to drop into the comment section so we can see you and respond to your comments. Technically, right, I'm also reading your comments, right? So if you have any comments, I can see directly. Those on LinkedIn one, Facebook one, you do have to write down so that you can see them as well, right? Okay, so interesting. You have a lot of lineups there, as I can see. Banyak sangat. What is the most thing that you look forward to? Yes, in 2021.
Personal or organization?
I'm quite sure it was organization, not your personal goals.
Okay, we growing. If you look at the span months, there's so many things happening. There's a lot of traction. We have a lot of activities, engagement, and you know, starting December, Emotional Monday, okay, Mental Wellness Day, Friday,
Yeah.
and one we have Significant Thursday, which is like, you know, today, and
So we're
this
not
is the
sure
first.
whether it's once a month or
Yeah,
we'll get Eric to ask the question.
the question later. Yeah. So this is we've been there, communicating with people, let people know what we are doing, right, and how can they reach out to us. And most of the time, people love to reach out to her, which I like, yes, reach out to her, right? Because I have enough cases that I see. And but again, for 2020, we need volunteers.
Yep.
Because it's piling. We get a lot of coming in, a lot of cases also, requests. So we need volunteers. And if you are passionate in terms of, you know, mental, emotional, or physical, then you know, it doesn't need to be only. Please write in. Please join us, because there's a lot out there too. You know, there's a lot of engagement from very young, right up, you know, whatever age. Okay, so we don't need to be specifically for people at work, or single parent, or women empowerment. We are all, because when you talk about mental, emotional, and physical, cross. All right, so please join us. Be a.
I think basic for me, I'm looking into to collaborate. Many have reached out to do something, so I'm looking forward to that. There's somebody who wants to do some artwork, painting, so we want to see how we can channel that to which kind of people, which kind of groups, whether it's working adults or whether then we have people who want to do some workshops with us, want to do advocacy work, some want to do things. So I know we're very, very thankful. Actually, lots of people have reached out via Facebook and you know, personally. So I think that's very interesting to see, because people were it's actually they are like the men on the street, right? Have reached out, and I don't even know them, and then they say that they something, they want to come in and see us, they want to be advocate. There is also a few of them who want, on behalf of their companies, they want to organize talks and invite us and share our tip of you know, having a very balanced emotional and physical, whether it's workshop or. So we're quite glad, because we also have Malar Willie, who's one of our associates, who's emotional intelligence. So she's been part of YHOW in recent months, and she's done some workshops for us, and that's been very, very good. We just announced the ambassador for physical, for youth ambassador for physical. We are still in the lookout for youth ambassador and emotional.
Yes.
Section. So Alvin has kicked off with an article and has done some outdoors, and 2021, I'm sure we're going to pick up, hopefully with, you know, now that we're allowed to go out and do activities. Yeah, so yeah, so we're looking into that as well. So
these people want to reach out, how to contact you? As in, contact you directly
Through YHOW.
So,
Okay.
you,
So
you
you can
can with us.
contact us. Okay, we have our Facebook, we have our
and
LinkedIn. You can just email us,
website,
info@yhow.org. Info.org.
Info@yhow.org.
Yes, and yeah, we will
And
get
if I'm
back.
not mistaken,
And if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna post who wants to be. So you can just capture the QR code, fill in the form that you would like to volunteer or contribute. Then
collaborate.
yeah, or collaborate. Then when we get connected,
Are you
Volunteering, Eric?
you by default. So you don't have to think.
See, I'm here already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No red carpet, by the way.
I won't invite you.
There's no red carpet, but
There's no red carpet, but show them what you want. You show them.
that red one.
That red one.
The red card.
Hard.
Oh, seems like it's echoing quite badly. Can you guys hear us at the moment? Like, is it too echoey or echoey? Yeah? We're trying to fix it because the internet line is a little bit bad. But do feedback to us if you think that it's a little bit echoey. I can see that Fidel Cynthia is saying that it's a little bit echoey. Even Mala also said echoey. Perfa also echoey. Izwan also echoey. Everybody is echoey.
Oh. So what does this mean?
It means,
Besides the internet connection,
it means that we are too on. But then again, yeah. That's why I said. Aliyah probably wouldn't understand why it's too ons already.
Two ons? What's two ons?
Means we are too happening.
too happening.
Yeah, yeah.
Move. We are echoing. All right.
Okay, hopefully we'll try to talk a little bit slower so that things won't get too overly echoey. Although my talking speed is usually not this slow, but I'll try to talk very slowly.
Then you can imagine the two of us.
Try to be slow.
At YHOW.
YHOW.
Info at yhow.org. Anyone who wants to work together, collaborate, please contact them or drop them an email. Or you can reach out to them personally as well. Now, interestingly, I've got a few questions to ask back all of you. I'm not going to sit here in this seat forever being the moderator. I cannot be out. You can come here and kena bullied only lah. But okay, it's not bullied. Bullied.
Special treatment.
Anybody else want
But is there anyone out there, if you are seeing this, would you want to be seated right here asking random questions which we are very happy to answer? But it could be anybody that you are interested to be, or you know anyone. If you know anyone, if you want to put a hot seat here so that they can go together as well, please do recommend the person or the right person to be here. Aliyah and Sangeeta is more than happy to get them in here and sit here. And at least I'll be off. No, actually today is a lot of fun. I got to know a lot of people here and everybody is very friendly. So please do, if you do see anybody or you know anyone, please ask them to come over. The doors are always open.
You can nominate somebody to be the moderator.
Yeah.
You can nominate anybody to be the moderator. At least for the time being, do you have anybody in mind?
We cannot be seen as biased, you know.
Okay.
We cannot be seen as. But whoever's moderating next month, you get to ask questions to Badri because
Very good. Who want to kena goreng? Biasa ask who want to kena goreng.
The expert.
Biasa.
Biasa.
Name the tukang baik.
Biasa. Address.
Which one would you like?
Which one would you like?
To be goreng. Come over to be goreng. But yeah. And of course, one is the moderator, right? But the other one is the topic that we.
Yeah, what kind of topics would they
right.
like YHOW to showcase or talk about in and we'd like to know.
Yeah, and it must be, in the area of emotional and physical.
Not be that one goes out especially my niece, but
Biasa says he wants to talk about ice cream.
That's
purple ice cream.
But coming back,
yes, we'd like to know what you would
talk about
so that we can arrange for you. Whether it's related to mental, emotional. You tell us the topic, we find you the speaker. If you can find the speaker, we are open. We don't want to be about this whole thing. So, and if you would like anyone to be up here, do suggest, and yeah, we'll get them.
Yeah.
I think that,
Eric, he's quite stiff,
Yeah,
right?
I am.
what we can do
So what
Everywhere is
we
stiff, you know.
now, just relax. One thing that I would like to suggest for all of us and those who are viewing or to everyone,
try to be mindful of your shoulders. This is something that I
your
like to
shoulders.
share.
This is something that I like to share with people.
I
So you
want
just
to relax with
shoulder.
you. Then
No, you can sit like this, but
No, you just put your shoulder down, right?
you can sit. If you want to sit on the floor, you
You
can.
sit on the floor, can. Okay.
You just
So
relax your
you
shoulders.
just because the moment you are relaxed, the way you receive information and how you receive it will be different. All right, and
You are more receptive.
you are more receptive,
You are more open.
you are more open, and it will develop if you constantly applying
Because sometimes we
into
are
a
so
growth mindset. Because confined and we say this will work for us, nothing else. So the relax, you feel there's so many things running in your body that you can't even explain. So yes.
Muniz, can you hear me, Muniz? Muniz, you're coming next month, right, Muniz? In order to prevent echo, like I'm speaking like that, so I hope you're coming by next month, Muniz.
Okay, so he's the moderator for
Okay, so he's the moderator.
I don't know.
Warren said, "I'm coming," means can you be more specific? You coming coming to moderate, coming to buy ice cream ke apa?
Okay.
questions.
Third one, of course, this session was meant to be half an hour, right? Yeah,
Yep.
but because of the demand, popular demand, half an hour is tak cukup or too short. Then we maybe 1 hour. What do you guys think? 1 hour, or you want it even longer, like a one full day session?
Oh,
I pity
You
you.
know. What do you guys think? Half an hour, 1 hour, max 1.5 lah. But 1.5 very tired lah. I think 1 hour is quite nice.
I wish.
Yeah. 1 hour lah. I think I'm trying to drop my shoulder.
Yeah,
Not
not like that. No.
1 hour lah. What do you think? 1 hour? I think now better. No echo. Very good. If very close by, kena mute one party. So that's why I wanna mute.
Very close by too.
Both of you are very close by. You see. So because she speaks, you go into the mic.
Oh, okay, let's go further.
Speak softer and slower.
Okay. We shall.
Biasa asked who.
Yeah, Biasa say 1 hour will be good. So we keep it at 1 hour.
Kena goreng.
Earlier wants to be going. Now, of course, the other question is how frequent do you want this session to be? Bi-weekly, every 2 weeks once a month. I think once a month, life will be very easy for them. I think bi-weekly.
Now that you've finished your session,
Yeah.
in case they say due to popular demand, next moderator back to
No,
you.
cannot.
How?
I stress.
You stress.
Where was stress?
Yeah, because kepo, right? You have never seen an office, YHOW office. So go to kepo, take a bit of picture, see how people work here. Everybody seems very cheerful and lively. That's one thing. So 1 hour over Zoom.
1 hour.
Okay, good. Seems like 1 hour is the thing.
Kenapa Muniz? Sabar tak ada Facebook ke? Kena ada Zoom.
Even if Izwan also said 1 hour sounds good. Very good.
1
hour.
Thank you, Izwan.
Thank you.
Because we don't want to.
Oh yeah. Don't just timing. Topic pun kena bagi kita tahu. Any topic that you want to talk about?
You don't want to share
things that you won't be interested in.
Apart from ice cream, we will keep that aside. We will definitely have ice cream on that day itself.
the day part is
The day Pal is sitting. That's the day we're
Okay.
getting ice.
So ice cream will be part of the topic, but of course we need a bigger topic.
Yes.
Yes. You want to share things that you'll be interested in, so people in on the related topic. Yep.
Every I think pretty much that's all the questions I have.
Any questions from the one-to-one?
But do you guys have any last minute questions that you want to ask? Since they are live right now, hardly you get to see them live. Initially, they thought they want to go live once a month. I think a bit too long. Personally, I think they should go live every week. But the back end say no. I'm gonna go crazy with no. Back end say there's so many people at the back there, like watching so many. Not so many, but got people. Okay, and this is my first time actually having a spotlight shining brightly on my face on me, and there's no spotlight, so I feel a little bit intimidated also. But then again, I think bi-weekly lah.
Okay, we'll think about it.
My
What's your
question:
question, Eric?
how do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
Me or YHOW?
Both. I want to know both. YHOW and personal growth.
You see yourself.
You see yourself. How you see yourself?
I see myself. For those who don't know me, please like, subscribe to my channel.
Go ahead. We give you
no need, nobody. So more importantly is I really personally I don't know how I see myself in future. Okay, but I'm still trying, and I'm here. The reason I'm here is because I got to know Aliyah, Sangeeta, and I was invited over to come and moderate this. So it's a very eye-opening experience for myself. How I see in future, hopefully more to come. Fun times.
no longer budget.
No budget one, no money one. But then again, it's not about the money. It's all about the experience and the friends you gather and the opportunities you have. Who knows, can? So 5 years is actually a very long time, but hopefully by then the network is bigger than the people. So, but that's me lah. Nothing today is not about me.
It's about us.
It's about the same platform.
Hey, this is taking shortcut already.
No.
Take the ball.
See how good.
For me, personally, I would like to advocate more
to share a lot more to people.
I'm only one
because
certain
I'm only one
or
the same day time with all of you. So I like to share my knowledge, my skill. Those who are willing to invest. There's a lot of people when they say they want to learn, but they don't invest. They don't want to put effort. So it all starts from within. So if you are invest your time to learn more, I'm all out to share. That's why, because sometimes we need the generation. So that is my idea. And for me, YHOW is the same. We need to create more awareness. People comfortable talking about mental health, And when I give classes or when I conduct, people say, can we don't use the word mental? Mental is so nice. Without mental, you are not else. If you don't use your mental, you are somewhere else. Okay? So stop the word mental. Okay? Use it, have conversation on mental, regulate your emotion. Okay? Understand why certain thoughts are linked. Why do you react, respond this way? And you will get the answer. Okay? shutting down all the there, you will know why you behave and why you react to a certain thing. So these are all skills, years of practice and still learning. So that's how I was looking at.
Interesting. Oh, throw the ball.
First.
Yeah, first, huh? Very No, okay, now serious. I'd like to see YHOW branch out to every state by 5 years.
Yeah.
If possible, even every district, So since we have all the friends everywhere, okay, so probably Munis can start in Sabah and Dr. Vini can start in Penang.
Yeah.
Somebody in JB or Johor. So we can have YHOW affiliates and branches or offices in other states as well, Sabah, Sarawak, and everywhere. So we can reach out to even your audience, because I think we are very fortunate when we stay in like KL, right? So we get a lot of assistance, proven with the COVID, right? So, it's easy for people to reach out for help in big. And then for smaller ones, they are not really, it's not really at their doorstep. They need to take some time, effort, and travel to get help, especially when we're talking about face-to-face workshops, those kind of things. Or even counseling, right? You need face-to-face counseling. It's not as easy as big cities. So in 5 years, I'm hoping that, and I believe we will see in other states as well. We will see more players in this advocating not but mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Who knows? They might even add some other importance that we as a human in our lives, and that might spin off. So that vision, if you ask me, in 5 years, YHOW is throughout the entire Malaysia.
And
beyond. I think you might,
beyond.
I think we might, within that we will go Asia Pac before we. Before we must have that vision.
Anyone watching,
So anyone watching Philippines, we are available.
Anywhere, right? And I think the beauty about us, to say that,
Very beautiful.
is that
is that we are two different perspectives,
right? And we
right?
understand
And
from, I understand from where she's
we
coming
understand from where I'm coming from, right?
from.
And that is what to see.
Because
Because when they think in one way, in their personality and that, they tend to impose that to another individual. Okay? We create unnecessary conflict. Here, we understand each other and all the other nonsense that we talk, we do, and then we bring in people to join that fun. But when it comes to work and when it comes to get things done, I think we really gel and really blend. That's important. So I think that's success factor.
We have to do quite a bit, and people are reaching out. I think it's also that. But we're very, very thankful for all the friends out there who has been very, very supportive, very helpful. Lots of you now who have reached out via and come by, and so we thank you very, very much.
Well, Police says Sabah welcomes you.
Thank you.
Okay.
He represents the whole entire Sabah.
Yes. Okay. He's in.
And Izwan also agreed that though the support in major cities are better, but awareness and accessibility is still insufficient. What more worse in the smaller cities, right?
Exactly.
And I think Aliyah already put in a pedestal where she won. I don't know what.
Right?
Something need to
already
right?
international,
And
and we
already
really
international.
hope that
We,
for
congratulate platform opportunity. Buat lagi, jangan berhenti. Okay, yeah.
A little bit personal. Not so much about YHOW, but of course we still need to know the people behind YHOW. Right? So, how do you both know each other?
Okay, it
was in
2019.
Yeah,
last year.
Yeah.
Last year,
We're both
I we got invited. All right, to LIPS conference in Penang.
Thank you, bud.
Thanks, you connect us, right? And then we got introduced, and when we back in KL, so to her, and we start talking and we start sharing.
Coffee,
We go tea, and then we go dinner. It's a very insightful, I can say intimate sharing lah. Basically me lah. I like to talk and I like to share. That's me lah. So we start talking. And I told her, my dream is to have a foundation. A foundation where I can out, to have my lessons so that people will learn more and all this. And then she told me, why don't you have a foundation? So we discuss, and then and get and we got 50% ni jadi.
But file is coughing somewhere.
But if I don't plan, for me, that's my approach. It can be different all of you, right? I just let it flow. You are not going against it. You are flowing, right? And when you flow, it's easier. That's my version lah. Again, please, madam, apa you mau cakap?
Version of how the foundation
A version of how the foundation was set up. She was running all over the place lah. But she was. People have mentioned that Dr. Ta is very good at what she does. But, still have no proper landing. A little bit all over the place. So I did homework. People. So I did homework. I didn't tell her then lah, but tell her now lah. It's okay.
Angel watching over me.
Okay. I'm like stealing. Yeah, so we had a chat, and one of the things she did set up a foundation, and because that's always that's my background. My question was, set up foundation and do what? Easy, and goes when you set up a foundation, lot goes into that foundation, and there must be a purpose for the foundation. What will the so she said mental, and I told her there's already a mental association in Malaysia. Why another mental? Talking about this, I told her that I predicted was, I said 2020, I see it's going to be a mental year lah. Something tells me that people in search of avenues, and that's where they will have they need somewhere to go to. The stress, the economy, job satisfaction, a lot of things were going on even during last year. But I felt that mentally strong is not sufficient. That was my personal opinion. If you're mentally also cannot, physically obese, lazy, then no matter how strong your mental, but physically we're not into experts on spiritual. We want to go down that road. So coined it as mental, emotional, and physical, and told her, okay, you ready, set to go, and then but I think we were very, very blessed in that sense that things fell into place so easily. it took us for 2 months to get initially to get the paperwork done and everything, and they already were okay with it. She wanted to get a few people on board as board members, and then we had people reaching out to us already saying. So we looked at we didn't who was offering. We wanted to look at what was needed to support us so we wanted people to help us where we didn't have the strengths to do things, like whether it was some strategic plans, when people to do some posting, to set up websites, things like that. So it was a good combination. So here we are, 1 year down the road, and still a lot to do. For what we far, I think COVID with us cannot go out, cannot travel. But we've been doing sessions even with India. We have across Zoom. We have done to other countries. Been invited, UK, Nepal. So we're quite glad that we have started the advocacy, as I think is one just now. But we're hoping more join us and advocate to have mental, emotional, and physical well-being.
Interesting. Very interesting. Good sharing. I hope everybody had a insight of these two ladies here. For me to learn also. Personally, I'm also learning. I'm asking because I kepo only. So,
it's good to be careful.
Good to be careful. And our profile is really coughing from far the other side. Profile, I heard that you have a special fridge to store your ice cream, right? Like go to negative 15 degrees and you got to chill up all your equipments before you eat your ice cream. That's what he shared earlier. But
Paul is coming with his tablas.
Now, I think one final question before we wrap this up. It's already 4:15. What do you like about each other? Yeah, my questions all like that. But interesting, yeah. It shows how well the team work together. So,
I can say she compliments me.
yeah. Give me 3 cents.
Okay, 3 cents.
Okay, most one most outstanding feature.
Humble.
Humble.
Ground.
I need to be grounded because she's not. She's all over the place.
Aliyah, how about?
Commitment.
Yeah.
Very committed.
She's very committed to wanting to do things.
I am the one.
So the one to perspective.
Yeah. So
she wants to do 25 things. You want to do 10.
No,
Seriously, I'm one of those. Yes, she wants to do 25 things. Basically, what I'm trying the realistic one here. I'm the realistic one here because I got to do a lot of things. Dream that we do not have full time, so YHOW does not have any full time staff. We are fortunate that we have people who come help us to whether it's right, it's coming in to volunteer time. So so it's not as easy as because I've led foundations so big, so it's easy to get things moving, and it's easy to roll out events and things like that. Whereas here we don't. So it's either she, me. It's either Sangeeta, or myself. So I think that working relationship is really very yes, and so I'm very realistic one. She's right. I'm very grounded because she's not. She is like got
too much energy.
Yes,
moving. Yes.
So
Okay. See, you see how we compliment?
Yeah.
The very reason why I ask both of you this question
You
is
ask.
because to let everyone know that this foundation or this organization is run by two ladies. One is very humble and the other one is very committed. So if you plan to work with them, I doubt it can go wrong, really. So copy belanja nanti. But that being said, I think if you do want to work alongside them or be part of the organization or you want to collaborate with in any form, feel free to reach out to them because as you can see, I shoot random questions and they talk about each other and you just have to come here and see the team and the people in the office itself. So yeah. But all in all, any last questions from all you to ask
There is a, I think.
Aliyah and Sangeeta?
Wow. This time. Okay, maybe we can ask them what because
I must tell you,
I
why this time?
must tell you this. Okay, why this time? That you ask this question because almost every night, yours truly, Eric, has taken the spotlight. Monday also he, Wednesday also he, Friday also he. Then somebody else takes Tuesday, somebody else takes Thursday. There are 3 people on Wednesday, so I have to talk coin sometimes, you know. So in 2 weeks, I'm going on somebody's show on a Wednesday. That day, I'm sabotaging Eric to say, please do. So what other days do we? Sometimes even biasa, it's also all times at night. So very, you know, when we are nobody, beat with the somebodies. So no one is o'clock and 3:30 and you know. So yeah, so it's the yeah. Miss Diong said it's tea break, so
Sembang,
yeah.
sembang.
Honestly, if you think that it's not a very good timing and you would like to suggest a better timing, by all means, open. And please don't forget about the topics because it will give us time to bring expert people in. Topics, not necessarily serious topics, but it must be related to mental, emotional, and
Topic was how to deal with difficult people.
okay.
Dealing with difficult people. Okay.
We deal with difficult people
All the time.
So that one,
Yes, we take note of that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we take note on
Bring in some
I'm quite sure
experts on that.
yeah.
Yes, I'm quite sure leaders out there who can share on this topic. It's actually a very, I think there are lots of people who are dealing with lots of difficult people, and difficult people are dealing with. So yes, thank you, Cynthia, for the.
or everything.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. We are more than platform,
Yes, yes.
Derek.
I think pretty much that's all we have for today. Yeah.
Okay, so us and let us know.
One more
Derek.
question. One more question. Wait, guys. Just tell me. Tell me, Nodrat.
Wanted to the one who wants to be a counselor.
Wanted to know the target population the organization is serving. Okay.
I'm assuming that you're asking.
I'm assuming that you're whether it's doubts, it can't be now. So yeah, currently people that have reached out to us and for the events that we have done, except for the where we had, you know, generation from
Yeah.
young people to old
To
people coming on board to at various places. that we walked on the 10-10 to hit the 10 steps. Other than that, our workshop catering to the working adults mainly, and to university students. We have been doing some sessions with some universities. Why the adults are reaching us merely is the working adults is because they want to have that balance of mental, emotional, and well-being, especially during this pandemic, and then people have been laid off, that kind of thing. So lots of companies and organizations have reached out for us to have where they can ask questions on, is it normal to feel depressed, the difference between anxiety, depression, who else do they reach out to, is there people they can speak to in where they go for counseling sessions, how much is counseling cost them, will the government pay if they have to go for counseling, those kind of things. So it merely came from adults. We would like to go into school for younger adults, schools are shut, and actually reached us to have sessions with teenagers yet. Oh, I think last 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks, Sangeeta was in for youngsters. Yeah. So invite, we go. We get the right people for you. So it may not be us, it may be our associates.
Yeah.
So we don't, but we basically, everything. So if you ask us and we know of someone else, so is try and work person and see, or the group of people, if they can assist and we can organize something.
And also it's, it's two of us with some of our friends out there who are doing us. That is why for
Very good
2021, we need that if you are passionate to serve the young or teenagers or people with illness, okay, certain specific group, because we might be expert in those fields, we can share and we see each other, right? So do reach out, because there's a lot of things. I'm doing 25 works, she only want to do 10. So we need more people to fulfill my next 15. All right, so come on board.
Any more questions from Facebook? No. Okay. All right, guys. I think we're done for today. I'm sure there are more sessions going to come up soon now that they got the hang of how to do this live thing. So hopefully in another 2 weeks. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, just drop us a note on
thank
the
you for
question.
joining this session and to listen to all our rebels. Not okay lah. I mean, how you put it this way, up to you lah. But thank you for joining us and spending time with us. We look forward to one way or another to meet you guys. I'm actually saying on behalf of Sangeeta and Aliyah, their doors are always open. Come, call them, email them, even text them over on LinkedIn or Facebook if you are connected. Reach out to them. Pretty much it for today. Thank you for your time, ladies.
Thank you so much. Thank you for listening us.
Thank you to everyone who's tuned in.
Merry Christmas, guys. Bye-bye.
Reach out.